In today's video, we are going to go over how to change the oil on a 4-stroke dirt bike and how often you should do so. If you have a 2-stroke, click the first link in the description. Some 4-stroke dirt bikes have just one oil for the engine and transmission, and some have 2 oils separate from the transmission and engine. So just do a little research and figure out what type your bike is. The bike that I'm changing oil on today is just one single oil for everything, but it's pretty self-explanatory, so you'll be able to follow along if your bike has 2 separate oils. Start by warming up the bike, as warm oil will drain better and help clean everything out of the engine. Once the bike has been started and warmed up, turn it off and let it sit for about 5 minutes so all the oil can drain back to the bottom of the engine and slightly cool down. Place an oil drain pan under the bike. Find out where your drain plug is located. Remove the bolt and let all of the oil drain out. There will be a washer located on the drain bolt. After a few oil changes, you will need to replace this washer, as over time it gets too compressed and will start to leak. If your drain bolt has a magnet on it, wipe off all of the metal shavings. Once all the oil is drained, you can then reinstall the drain bolt. Remove the oil filter cover and then remove the oil filter. On some bikes, you can lay the bike on its side and fill the housing 1/3 of the way with oil. I accidentally filled it too much. This is my solution. Reinstall your new oil filter, making sure everything is positioned correctly, and reinstall the oil filter cover. Find out how much oil your bike requires. There will either be a stamp near the clutch cover or a check bolt, or check your owner's manual to find out how much oil you should pour in. On this bike, there is a clear, level viewer. Remove your filler plug and slowly pour in the correct amount of oil. Using a funnel helps. Then, reinstall the filler plug. You can start the bike and warm it up, then let it cool down, and check the oil level once more now that you've started it. If it is at the correct level, you are good to go. The most common recommendation is to change the oil every 15 hours.